Recorded Books presents Forget This Ever Happened by Cassandra Rose Clarke. Narrated by Sandy Rustin. Chapter 1. Claire. Claire climbs out of the back seat of her parents' car and stands on a cracked driveway surrounded by brown grass. The air smells of oil refineries and dead fish. After a moment's hesitation, she shoulders her backpack like a soldier preparing for war. Her mother has already pulled Claire's suitcase out of the trunk. She leans against the car and squints at the squat pink brick house waiting at the end of the drive. "You'll have fun," she says, "living on the beach." "We're not on the beach." "You're close enough." A pause. "Grammy says my old bike is still in the garage. It's only about a 10-minute ride." Claire doesn't answer. She assumes time has distorted her mother's memory. There's nothing about this house, with its peeling shutters and straggly flower bed and patches of bare soil, that suggests the beach. Claire's mother walks up to the front door and rings the bell. In the shade of the porch, she pushes her sunglasses up on her forehead. Claire hangs back in the hot sun. Her mother doesn't look like she belongs here. She's too sleek, too polished, too fashionable, and yet here is exactly where she grew up. 20 years ago, Claire's mother bounded down that sidewalk and rode her bicycle through the shabby little town of Indianola and lived in one way or another an entire childhood and adolescence. Claire can hardly imagine it. The door swings open. Behind the screen, Grammy's face appears, powdery with makeup. She still wears her hair like it's the 60s. "You're late," she says. "There was a wreck on the highway." Claire's mother taps her foot. "Could you let us in? It's sweltering out here." Claire knows it won't be any cooler inside. The house was built before air conditioning, and Grammy never bothered to install it, because Grammy never bothers with anything that would bring her into 1993. Grammy unlatches the screen and retreats into the potpourri-scented darkness. Claire's mother pushes her way in first, quick and impatient. Claire knows she gave up her Saturday to drive her down to Indianola, and she's probably thinking of all the household chores she needs to take care of, all the work she brought home with her from the real estate office. Claire follows her in, down the narrow hallway into the living room. It's like stepping into a cave. The curtains are drawn tight over the windows and the air is hot, like Claire expected, stuffy. A metal fan rotates in the corner, casting an arc of moving air that's not nearly wide enough to encompass the whole room. "I'm going to put you up in the blue room." Grammy shuffles over to her chair and collapses into it. Her skin is pale beneath her makeup, and there are dark circles under her eyes that Claire has never seen before. "That was always your favorite, wasn't it?" "Sure." Claire is lying. She's never had a favorite room. Her family usually stays at the Days Inn when they visit Grammy. It has air conditioning. "Let's drop off your things. I really want to get back on the road by 2 o'clock. Claire's mother bustles down the hallway. Grammy watches from her chair, her glasses reflecting the light of the floor lamp. She doesn't offer to help because she can't help. That's the entire reason Claire is here. Her grandmother is sick with some sort of chronic disease that leaves her constantly exhausted. She insisted that Claire stay with her this summer, even when Claire's mother offered to scrape together the money to hire a live-in nurse. The door to the blue room is the only one open in the hallway, and the room itself looks as it always has. Dusty sheer blue curtains, a twin bed with a tattered blue quilt, a desk weighed down by an old-fashioned typewriter and stacks of ancient ledgers, a vanity with an arch of light bulbs and a cloudy mirror, a framed photograph of a mansion on the wall, black and white, with a palm tree growing in the front yard. Inset in the frame is a metal label that reads Sudak Mansion, 1890. But the Sudak family, Claire's family, has never owned a mansion as far as Claire knows. She asked Grammy about it once when she was younger,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?